It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ready? Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. To the left side, hauled in by Leggett.
Xavier Leggett. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Green Jack. 22 needle.
From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. Defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. It's Otten in motion. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll go again here with Irvin. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy.
And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing on second down, Young. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down throw for Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. It's Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
It leads to
It's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Offering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. the gun. It's Mayfield. To the left side. To Godwin.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. To throw is Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
2-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wait. Here we go. 10 black shot. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready?
Back to the air, it's Young. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Blue. Yellow, 20.
Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll go. Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Godwin working the right side. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They send Godwin in motion. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That's on. Take it in. Middle of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Another extra point opportunity here. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
38 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one, taken in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Carolina.
a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And 10. Throwing is Baker. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. 22 needle. Get ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Drill green. 45. White. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Come on, back.
1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Set.
One more time, it's Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Baker going to tap this one forward. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. I had defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. A gain there of 15. It's 1st down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Mayfield. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he gets out of bounds.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hats go. It's a touchdown on a big 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return game. Based on things lining up perfectly for
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll be brought down a step too shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Some call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Now here he goes. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass. And then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th
down. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got going right where he wanted to with the ball on the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. To the air again. Daniels. He's got Jalen Lade. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can plug in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. To throw again, it's Daniels. Flushed out now to his left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass it down close. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Matt Gay on 4.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Damian Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback kick, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
This is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Within 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
For a Houston
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a chance to break this tie. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Down by future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buys time, rolling right. Throw right side, Dale has it. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Stroud now on 4th down. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side for being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, Stroud. Get it out right. Into the hands of Schultz. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Set it down for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say if anyone falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. It's no good, and had the leg, but is aimed wide right. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
He needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about is the results of 3rd down. That's exactly the result they need. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Stroud again. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's brought to a stop. He's got plenty of room to run.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time this man touches the ball, this transforms a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud the throw on 1st down. Looking underneath here to Nixon. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again. It's Stroud. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, in transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
On the quick, right?
Tony. Hey, foul. 19 seconds. Love it.
He'll throw it. That's caught. This is Carroll. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards, and a successful conversion on 4.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 23-yard line.
Where's the hot?
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready? 18. That's right.
Third and long for him here. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This one from even 40 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives us the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look at that scoreboard. This one is no good, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. There needs some shuffled around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Mr. Negative guy. Sacked 2 plays ago, the incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Texans have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's round throwing here on first. This is complete to Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2-yard line.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans only up by a few. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. Bell's got it near the sideline. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
There are times quarterbacks got to be practicers. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
You're going to pass it here. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy as the rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers that have to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
On first down, here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Come on.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. There's Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Because it's 3rd down.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time in this game.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. The defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even looking at the defense.